But the thing I found out coming here is that they are kind of chill. I mean, they're kind of contented in a good way.
Hi lovelies, welcome back again to another video. In today's video, we have a special guest on our channel. I'll just allow him to do us the honor of introducing himself to our viewers. So, Mister, can you please do us the honor of introducing yourself to our viewers?
Well, I'm Jackson Anyekan. I am a student here in the Philippines. I am studying marine engineering, and I also do photography on the side, and poetry and rap music. Yeah, I think that's about it. And thanks for having me.
You're welcome to No Street Nook. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Ruth. I'm a graduate from one of the universities here in the Philippines, BSN graduate, and presently I am still in the Philippines. So thank you for clicking on this video. Mr. Jackson, you did not tell us the country you are from. Are you a Filipino, a Niger, a Nigerian, American?
I'm not a Filipino, I'm a Nigerian.
Obviously, he's a Nigerian. So welcome to this channel once more. Okay, let's start with the interview. I wouldn't want to waste the time of our viewers. We'll just dive right into the interview. So how did you learn about the Philippines?
It was, through classmates. I was doing naval architecture then in my former school in Nigeria, Mangaldan. So like a lot of people talk about going overseas and going abroad and stuff. So they always mention Philippines, and because so that's how I got to know about the Philippines and got to look for someone here via Instagram, and then we started chatting, and then he kind of updated me and all that. That's how I got to know about the Philippines.
So when they told you, from what you said, you have friends, they talk about going abroad to study or further education.
Yeah.
So why didn't you choose US? Why didn't you choose any of this Western world? Why Philippines?
Basically because it's a lot easier to get here than to go to the US, and also far less expensive. So to avoid the stress of applying for visa 2,000 times, I just had to do it once, and I'm here.
How long have you been in the Philippines?
I've been here for like about 2 years and some months now, I think.
Just 2 years?
I think, yeah.
You think? Or you are sure?
I've been here about 2 years and probably 3 months, 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, just about that.
You are still very new in the Philippines. Anyway, so can you share your experience with us so far, living in the Philippines, staying among the Filipinos, studying in the Philippines?
I think it's just like staying anywhere. It's a bittersweet. It's sunny. Yeah, it's sunny. It's rainy. It's windy. It's just like anywhere in the world. Like humans will always be humans. So I wouldn't say, oh, the Philippines is a bad place or the people are bad people or not. It's just like everywhere you go, there are bad people and there are good people. So I would say it's a beautiful experience though. I've met Nigerians that are like friends. I've met Filipinos that are also friends. I've met Nigerians that are like bizarre. You don't want to meet them anymore. So it's just like anywhere.
What about Filipinos? You didn't meet any of such?
Yeah, Filipinos are weird though. Like, they're funny. They could just be, maybe you'll be walking around and then they just see you and give you the fuck you sign. So sometimes it's like that. Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Have they done that to you?
Yeah, like a couple of times. Like, I can't even count. Like in a Jeep or like in a tricycle, or maybe, I don't know. They do that more often than not. Like some weird folks, something, but they do that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never taken note of that. I don't really know.
Oh well, maybe it's just me.
Although some guys, I've heard like some Nigerian guys complain about something like this. So I think they do it more to guys than girls in the Philippines. Like being a foreigner, I think they do that more to the guys compared to the girls.
Yeah, I would understand. I think I understand why they do that.
Oh, really? Can you share with us?
No,
Can you share? No, just share with us. Yeah, just share with us. For me, I've not experienced it. If it's for covering of nose, you're in the jeepney, covering of nose and all those ones, I've experienced it. But this sign, I've not experienced it. But some persons have actually complained about this.
Oh, wow.
So can you share your experience with us? Why do you think they do that more to the guys?
I think it's there are a lot of reasons. I wouldn't know. Some people are weird, they just do things for doing sake, and then some other times I would like to think that is because we are good at getting their women. I don't know, something like that. Aside that, I don't know.
So is it a kind of competition? You guys are competing with the guys, like getting their ladies.
No, we're not competing. We don't compete. We're too good.
So you are not competing with them?
No, we're not competing. So we're just too good. We get them all the time, so I guess.
Wow. Are you saying you find it easier to get Filipino girls?
For the most part, Nigerians that come here are more like they're easygoing. So I wouldn't say it's easier to get Filipinos than black. The thing is, we're just good at getting women. I mean, we're good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. Back to the main question for this interview. So coming to the Philippines, did you experience any culture shock?
I think there are a couple. I don't think I would get like more than one or two.
Can you share with them?
But I can recall one vividly. I wouldn't say it's like, how would I say it now? Is it cultural shock? Yeah, maybe. But the thing I found out coming here is that they are kind of chill. I mean, they're kind of contented in a good way and also in a bad way. They're kind of like, they don't worry too much about cash. They don't try to, I mean, they work harder, but not like us. And so maybe I'll just give you one scenario. You might go out maybe around 12 p.m. in the afternoon and then trying to get a tricycle to your destination or wherever you're going. And if you try to stop a guy riding a tricycle, he'll tell you no, he's going for lunch. That doesn't happen in Nigeria.
That's true. True.
So they're kind of chill. They don't bust their ass to get cash. They just let it come to them. So, and we don't do that.
What will be, will be.
yeah, that's what they do here. What will be, will be. We don't do that. That's how they roll here. So they are kind of like reserved. They wait for the money. They say what will be, will be. So how do I say it? I don't know how to say that language. But then, yeah, but not in my country, Nigeria. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's money first.
Yeah.
And every other thing follows. Yeah.
So any other culture shock?
Yeah, I think one of those stuff they eat. I mean.
Sorry. Okay, what they eat?
Yeah. They kind of, there's one weird stuff they eat. It's like.
Is it balut?
Yeah. That stuff is can't wrap my mind around that one because it's really bizarre. It's almost like you're eating I don't know. It's baby chicken that's almost hashed but not hashed, and yeah, that's what they eat. They boil it and then they eat it. I don't know. It's bizarre.
They said it's baby duck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have a video. I tried it already. I tried eating it. That's what we do for YouTube. I ate it. The egg, I was able to eat the yolk in it, but the chicken, they said is baby duck.
Oh.
I could not.
But
I ate. I drank the water, the amniotic fluid in it, but I was not able to eat the baby duck or chicken in it. So you need to try it. No, you will enjoy it. I've tried it. You can try it.
I'll enjoy every other thing, not that. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Jackson. So for you, balut is out of it.
Yeah, it's out of it.
What other Filipino food do you really enjoy? Like, do you enjoy eating?
I'm very picky when it comes to food, so I wouldn't say there's a Filipino food I really enjoy. I don't know.
So you don't eat their food here?
I hardly do.
After 2 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do mainly rice and chicken and cook Nigerian dishes and stuff, but Filipino food is not really my thing. Except maybe like you go to the eateries where they just sell rice and chicken. Yeah, but aside that, there's no Filipino food I enjoy here.
What about chicken adobo?
Sorry, I don't do that.
Wow. What about chicken afritada?
I don't enjoy all that.
Chicken curry?
Taste weird.
Are
Sorry.
you sure you've really you've had this meal from a good restaurant? I can take you to a good restaurant, you will fall in love with chicken curry and chicken adobo.
I'm just picky, I guess. So.
Oh, so how have you been surviving in the Philippines?
Yeah, well, I'm still here, so. Still here.
So you don't enjoy? No, I think I would suggest that just feel free with exploring their food, their meals. They have quite a lot of food you enjoy here. The chicken, I'm going to recommend a good restaurant. Don't worry, maybe I'll take you there. Chicken adobo, chicken curry, chicken afritada. These are my best. Even their pancit is so nice.
My goodness, no, not pancit, not pancit.
You are missing out, guy. You are missing out.
Pancit is scary, man.
But have you had a taste of it?
I've tried it a couple times. It just doesn't work with me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love pancit.
I've tried pancit. I've tried adobo like a ton of times. It doesn't sit well with me. It's weird. It tastes weird to me. So I stick to my Nigerian dishes. I'm okay. I'm okay with all that.
But you eat rice. Because in Philippines, rice is life.
Yeah, you must eat rice.
So that means you eat their food. Because that's our main meal here.
No, rice is not their food anymore.
No, rice is their food.
So,
that's the main food of the Filipinos. Rice is life.
I don't know, you could say that.
Okay, but you eat it with stew, Nigerian stew.
Yeah, I cook my Nigerian stew and eat my rice.
This guy, he's missing out. He will not understand. Even the one I fell recently in love with is Sinigang soup. They have different varieties. They have the one for pork, they have for fish, they have for beef. I love the one they make with milk fish. You need to try this meal. It's so nice.
I can't relate.
Wow.
Well, I think there's one thing I enjoy though. I think there's one thing I enjoy, which is their unlimited wings.
Oh.
Yeah, so I enjoy that. I mean, the flavors there. I think that's the only thing I enjoy. Yeah, that's the thing I go like back to back with.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like I hate the meal, I just don't like it. I don't hate it, but I just don't like it. Yeah, some of those things.
What you're trying to say in essence is, even after staying in the Philippines for 2 years plus, you are still finding it difficult to adapt to their meals, to their food.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, the next question, Mr. Jackson. Have you been faced with any challenges since you came to the Philippines as a student?
No, really, not much. Not much I can handle. I think it's just maybe a little conflict with my lecturers. Yeah, because some of them they try to act funny and try to like I don't know. They just sometimes I feel like they just feel we are trying to take over or trying to deprive them of something, or we have too much and we don't know what to use it for. I don't know what they have in their head though, but so they just act weird sometimes towards us. But aside that, I'm good.
Oh, they feel like you have too much, like too much money?
Yeah, sometimes they just look at you and be like, that rich kid.
Oh.
So they just want to make you.
My instructors are not like that.
Okay. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing at least they're not like that.
In your own school, don't you guys evaluate your teachers?
No, we don't do that.
Oh, because in my own school, we evaluate our teachers every semester. So every instructor or teacher tends to be on his or her best at least. And even the students, on our own part as students, we do our best to, like for me personally, I do my best not to be in any conflict with any instructor, and they themselves, although some, I will not dispute the fact that some you cannot change it. Some may tend to have an attitude toward you because you are a foreigner or something, but it is very, very rare. It is very rare. So most of them are so friendly and open-minded because we evaluate them. So anything we notice, for example, if I notice something or this teacher is not being fair to me, you can report the teacher.
Oh, wow.
In my own school, you can, during the time of evaluation and all of that, you can write it.
Oh, wow.
Like in my own school, if you evaluate your teacher, you write anything, but let it just be the truth. The teacher will not even know that this is the student that is writing anything against him or her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't know. They know that it is time for their evaluation. So anything any student is writing about a teacher or an instructor, they don't even know the student that is writing it. Because you don't necessarily need to write your name or anything, just evaluate them and be sincere in doing that evaluation. So in your own school, semester to semester, no evaluation?
There's not an evaluation in my school.
Oh.
It's nothing like that.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's nothing like evaluation.
And you are a mariner?
Yeah, I like to think I am.
Why do you say so?
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, I do more photography and poetry. I mean, more of art than marine engineering. So, yeah, it's one of those things.
So why did you go for marine?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
these other ones, I guess, is taking over the marine. Were you first? Your parents, your dad, is he a mariner? The family members?
No, we're all good.
I understand. I understand, no problem.
Okay.
So far so good living in the Philippines. What's your happiest moment staying in the Philippines for 2 years now? Can you share your happiest encounter with the people of the Philippines? That's the Filipinos.
I'm not much of an outgoing person, so, or like a social person, so I don't have much encounters. But then, I think one of those highlights was when I met a fellow photographer. He's a Filipino and he's a nice guy. Yeah.
So what can you say about the Filipinos generally, the people of the Philippines?
I am certain that they are just like everyone else. They're just like every other person in the planet, trying to survive, trying to live their life. So I wouldn't say, oh, Filipinos are better than Nigerians, or Nigerians are better than Filipinos, or any other part of the world is better than this part of the world. We're just all humans, yeah, at the end of the day.
Okay, so staying in the Philippines, do you have regrets of staying here so far or moving down to the Philippines for study? Any regrets so far?
No regrets, just lessons.
Just lessons.
Yeah.
Good lessons, bad lessons.
Yeah, everything is in the class, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we're all in this big school, all lessons.
that's good. Thank you so much. Have you experienced any, let me just say, any racism in the Philippines?
Yeah, there is, so it's just a little racism. I wouldn't say there's a lot of racism. Yeah, just a little. I've had one or two experiences, but it's not that big. I mean, racism is everywhere. As long as you're black, yeah. I mean, there's racism in every part of the world, so not a big thing. Can't live with that.
Okay. So, your plan, once you graduate from the Philippines, are you going back to your country, Nigeria, or you will remain in the Philippines?
I don't know. I mean, we make plans and God just laugh at it. So what's the point? Yeah, but I have goals though. I have goals, but the whole big picture, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be after now.
So far, so good. Any regrets? Had I known I wouldn't have come to the Philippines? None?
Nah, just lessons.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson. Any advice for those looking forward to coming to the Philippines to take up marine engineering?
I think it's a good option if you are financially stable. I mean, financially capable for it. And yeah, just come here and focus on your study. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So marine in the Philippines, is it okay?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
okay?
okay. It's okay. It's a good thing. It works.
it works. Is it worth it? Like coming from Nigeria to the Philippines to take up marine, knowing that it's not that cheap? Is it worth it coming from Nigeria to the Philippines to study marine engineering?
For me, I think it's okay because what is relative, I mean, subjective. So, yeah, for me it's okay. So I think for other persons too, it might be okay. It's worth it.
Alright, Mr. Jackson, thank you so much for honoring my invitation to do this interview video with me. Thank you so much for coming to Nursery Nook, and we hope to see more of you some other time.
Sure. Thanks for having me. It's my self-centered pleasure.
But thank you so much for coming. I truly appreciate you. So please, if you have watched us up until now and you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to hit the red subscribe button. I mean, it's free of charge.
Yeah, you do that. Like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that good stuff.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are good at this. Are you sure you're not going to join us on this YouTube street?
Someday.
Have you done this before?
One time.
Oh, thank you so much. You did that so well. So guys, together we'll say bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.